So I have decided to give the short circuit bulb another try. Now I did another video about this a little while back and I couldn't find a good use for it, and I think part of the problem was I was thinking about using it in the wrong way. I was trying to think of it as a replacement for an actual light fixture within the house. Somehow I'd be able to use it and we'd have this sort of on-off sort of strobe effect, and I don't think it was a good bulb for that sort of function. What I think it might be a good use for is more of a background effect. And what got me, thinking about this was, doing this beware sign from my last couple of videos. I've got this little sort of almost a vestibule between my garage here, which is where I'm going to be having the party, and my kitchen through the door, and there's some little stairs leading up to the second floor, the back stairs here. And I thought this light here might be the perfect place for this bulb because it's going to be enclosed and dim, but nobody's really going to be passing through here. And one of the problems that I had with the bulb was that it would often turn dark for too long of a period of time. Well, it's not going to matter here if it goes dark because the kitchen lights are 3 feet away and the garage lights are, where the party's at. So if this goes dark, it's not ever going to really be dark, but you're going to see the effect through my garage door windows here. So I went ahead and changed the bulb. I am going to bring the camera in just to kind of show you what the bulb looks like in place in an overhead light fixture. All right, here is the fixture itself. I'm just going to go ahead and take the glass piece off. All right, so here you can see the fixture with the lights off. Generally, I will just have the one bulb going. It is a very tiny space, so that's generally sufficient. And with my short circuit bulb, it provides a little bit dimmer light, but again, it's a small space, so it works. Now what's handy is that it has, the switch where you can flip it one way to have the short circuit, which is what I just turned on, or you can leave it just acting as a regular light when you don't want to use a fixture. Now, what's inconvenient about that is, of course, now I've got to put the cover back on the light fixture, and I'm not going to be able to flip that switch again. Or maybe I can. I haven't tried doing it with the cover on. I might be able to reach, through the top of the cover and flip it, but it's not very convenient in any way. What also is not convenient is, as you can see, that switch sticks down a little bit. So when I was screwing in the light bulb, I actually had to bend the socket down a little bit just to get the light to turn in place. Likewise, if you have a light cover that sticks down at all, that might get in the way just a little bit. But we managed to get it working. So let's go ahead and put the cover back on and turn on the light and see what happens. All right, so you can see it provides just enough as a little bit of a background effect. It's not going to affect the lighting or the people in the party here in my garage area. It's just something, if you happen to notice it going, great. Part of the issue, I think, is that the kitchen door, the kitchen lets a lot of light through. All right, you can see with the kitchen door closed, without much light there, it gets a much better effect. I'm not sure how I feel about that though, because I sort of planned the view through my kitchen door, and I'm not sure I want to give that up. So even if I don't, let's go ahead and open it one more time. If it starts again, it's a nice sort of added feature. It's definitely not a focal point at this point, but I like it. So I really like the look of this in my upstairs window. I usually keep this silhouette there, which I've always liked, but there's no good way to illuminate it. I will sometimes just leave it as a regular light. Recently I tried putting in the fire and ice bulb, and it didn't quite give me that sort of the house is on fire effect that I was looking for. But the short circuit bulb seems to be doing a pretty good job of drawing attention to the window up there. It has a nice random flash. that really draws your eye up there. I was a little worried that it wasn't going to be bright enough, but it seems to be illuminating it just fine and giving a really creepy vibe. Okay, as usual, I have changed my mind. In my last video on the short circuit bulb, I think I decided I didn't like it. Now I'm pretty convinced that it can be a good product when it's used properly. I'm really happy with this effect. You know, originally I bought 4 of these at Home Depot after clearance. Was it last year? It was last year. They're only like $2 a bulb. I think they retail for like 12 to 15 in the stores now. So I gave one of them away in my Secret Reaper gift, and I sort of promised another one to someone else. So I am a little disappointed I didn't buy more at this point, but I think if I see them again on clearance, I'm definitely going to buy some more because it is a prop that you can use if you use it right. So I am changing my opinion, giving these a thumbs up. I would recommend them if you have a good use for them. That's it for today, guys. Hopefully, if you want to see me change my mind on more reviews, make sure you're subscribed. I'll see you around. Take care, guys. Happy haunting.